Block 24, and today I'm going to be showing you an extremely fun deck to use, and it was made possible by the new card or the new pack that they just added. And overall, the deck is actually it's decent. I'm not going to say it's going to be like a top tier deck. It's just really I guess this is going to be stage 1 of the deck, and let's go ahead and get into the deck profile, and then I'll go ahead and explain a little bit of what it tries to do. So running 2 the Dark Creators, 3 Snipe Hunters, 2 Sangans, 1 Dark Red Enchanter, 1 Dark Ruler Hades, 3 Strike Ninja, 3 DD Scout Planes, and for the trap cards, 2 Floodgate Trap Holes, and 3 Wall of Disruptions. So basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and load up your graveyard with the Snipe Hunter. You try to send the DD Scout Planes, or just basically any dark monster, to go ahead and just load the graveyard up for the Dark Creator. Once you go ahead and have 5 darks, you can go ahead and special summon him, and then most of the time you want to go for the Dark Ruler Hades or the Dark Red Enchanter. I was trying to look for more dark monsters on here that would be worth to go ahead and special summon, but I thought about this guy, but I don't know. I think it was I decided that Dark Ruler Hades was a little bit better, and so was a Dark Red Enchanter, which if I needed to, I can go ahead and tribute for the DD Scout, tribute the DD Scout Planes for them. Overall, I think if I would change anything in the deck, it would be the Dark Creator. It kind of gets cloggy at 2. I think I would drop it down to 1, or maybe not even play the Dark Creator. Maybe just straight stay with the Strike Ninjas, because most of the time, if they do get stuck in your hand and you don't have the requirements, I think in dueling, so unless we play like a Grasslook Screener strategy, you're always going to be needing those darks, and that's another thing that I do want to try, is a Grasslook Screener deck with a lot of dark monsters and the Dark Creator on it. But I think for that I would need to get the 3rd Dark Creator. But for this particular version, I'm staying with 2, and overall I think the deck could even work better without any Dark Creators. But let's go ahead and get into the replays, and then we'll see how it goes, I guess. I think I did try a different version with Dark Rules to try kind of do it like the Dark Creator Turbo version that the TCG has. But it is missing a ton of stuff still, and I don't think it's there yet. There is a Dark Horus, I think, in the what is it the new packs, the limited edition packs. But I've been trying to pull some, but I've just been extremely unlucky. I can't get a hold of one, and I'm pretty sure that whenever the trading gets released, they'll go ahead and release that as well. Alright, playing against this, okay, but this is like low ranks. I think it's like gold 2 or 3, so it's not going to be something like top tier or something major. And again, it's barely at stage 1. I would say it's not like a top tier deck just yet. But I mean, it could be if we had like Kaias, maybe. We can run 3 Kaiases and then use the DD Scouts for fuel to tribute for Kaias. So hopefully they release Kaias here soon, since they released the Stalos and the and Grand Mark and the other Dark Monarch. So hopefully they release Kaias again, and I think the Kaias version of this deck would be a little bit better. You can go ahead and just do a ton of damage with the DD Scout Planes. Strike Ninja, and again, I'm trying to go ahead and load the graveyard. I think I only have 1 dark so far. He Red Eyes Insights. He Red Eyes Insights into a Spirit and a Red Eyes, and I think the other phase down is another Spirit. Alright, so he Spirits, and I do have 2 Wall of Disruptions, I think, face down. Attacks at double Wall of Disruption because I don't want him to get rid of my Snipe Hunter. And he goes ahead and just activates the other Red Eyes and gets rid of the Snipe Hunter. I draw a card to get into another Strike Ninja, and I got a Snipe Hunter in hand, activate the Snipe Hunter's effect to destroy the Red Eyes, and then just basically attack for game. Okay, the next one. My Valentine with Amazons, and Amazons are extremely annoying to play against. They're basically trying to stall or trying to OTK you extremely quick, and the onslaught is super annoying. If you attack any of the Amazons, your monster gets removed, and then if they have a tiger with an heirloom, it's basically a lockdown. You can't get over it. Alright, so Princess gets the onslaught. He sets the onslaught. Then I go ahead and summon the Snipe Hunter, activate the effect. Change, I think it changed Onslaught and special summons a Tiger, which is basically locking me down. Then he heirlooms a Tiger, I think. Alright, Princess gets the heirloom and heirlooms on Tiger, which is basically the entire lockdown of the of that. If you attack the Tiger, the Onslaught activates and your monster gets removed. And it's kind of hard to get out of this lock, but I actually managed to get over it somehow. Alright, Strike Ninja face down, and since all his monsters are in 0 attack, he just switches everything to defense. And the plan here was to go ahead and load up the graveyard to have five darks in graveyard, so I can go ahead and special summon the Dark Creator, and then just basically get everything removed. Special summon the Dark Creator, special summon another monster from the graveyard, and then win from there. Tribute the Sangan. Sangan gets a Snipe Hunter. Alright, Snipe Hunter activates, target the face down, I think. And it is another Onslaught. No, I did target the Tiger, which I think was a misplay. Should have targeted the Onslaught instead. Even though he had a second one, which I didn't know he had. But anyway, I went ahead and just started attacking everything because I already have the 5 darks in the graveyard. So next turn I can go ahead and activate the Dark Creator's effect, special summon it, and then win from there. But I guess he caught up on what was happening and he just gave up. Alright, the second one, Weevil Underwood. Alright, and this is basically a burn deck, which I think he gets a really shitty hand, or I'm not really sure what he does. But anyway, the deck, overall, the Strike Ninja is actually really good against Weevil, because you can just activate the effect to remove it, and if your opponent has like a mask or anything attached to it, the mask just falls off, and whenever it's his turn, you activate the Strike Ninja's effect, and you won't have enough monsters for him to tribute for Lava Golem. Or at least that's what it should do in theory. You do have to have your graveyard loaded though in order for that to work. And I definitely do want to try just maybe a Grass Looks Greener deck with just Strike Ninja and without Dark Creator. I think it might do decent. I think so. I'm gonna just give it a try and see if it works out. And I most likely will do that tomorrow. Alright, so he's just basically stalling at this point, and then once I summon the Strike Ninja, I think he just gives up. Okay, he takes 1500 damage, and he sees his next draw, and then he gives up. Strike Ninja's effect activates, and he gave up. Alright, and the next one, or the last one rather, and I do have a farm deck for Jesse Anderson. I don't know if you guys want to see it. I did have it recorded. I think it was a while back. I was gonna go ahead and record a farm deck basically, like I always do whenever there's an event. But I did get sick during that time, and I wasn't able to go ahead and get it out. But if you still want to see it, I think we only have like a day and a half or so left. I don't know if you guys want to see it, or you've probably already seen a version of it. It's basically the raw deck that everybody's using, and it's super easy to use. It's a farm deck, so it's really boring to play with it. And that was a 1 with DD Scout point, which was kind of unfortunate. But anyway, up in card advantage, I think. What is it? Yeah, up by 1, well, not by much. Alright, Man-Eater Bug gets the Snipe Hunter, and my turn. Again, just attacking for damage. And I can go ahead and just remove the Strike Ninja if I need to. Alright, he beat downs, attack, Strike Ninja's effect activates. I do take the damage, though Sangan's effect activates, and I get a Snipe Hunter. And then he attacks with the Mirage Dragon. Strike Ninja comes back, and so does DD Scout Plane. I get to draw, and then I have basically 4 cards to get rid of his 3 cards. So there's one. There goes another Strike Ninja. There's the Mirage Dragon. And then I do try to get rid of the back row, but it fell, so I just end up setting the Floodgate Trap and then trying to attack the game. But he does save himself, I think, with a Bacon Saver. He draws. Snipe Hunter activates again with another DD Scout Plane. And then I can go ahead and attack for game. So ideally, this is like the best game that you would see, or this is what the deck is supposed to do. And let me go ahead and show you the deck list one more time, just in case you didn't catch it at first. And here it is. So again, to the Dark Creators, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop them in the future for something else. If you have a third Sangan, I would run a third Sangan and maybe I don't know, maybe another high level, like a level 5 or 6 monster. 3 Snipe Hunters, 2 Sangans, 1 Dark Red Enchanter, 1 Dark Ruler Hades, the core of the deck, the Strike Ninjas, and the DD Scout Planes with 2 Floodgate Trap Holes and 3 Wall of Disruptions. And again, if you do want to see the farm deck, just let me know. Again, it is, I know it is late, but anyway, just let me know if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it for next time, I guess. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And if you are enjoying my content, do subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.